Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Xulima. So last time we defeated the evil witch, who lives in a pretty in a pretty interesting looking little house, or used to live, I should say. I hadn't even really noticed some of these details, like this skull structure up here, skull and spine. It's yeah, okay. It's a statement, I suppose. Oh, hey. Okay. This is new. A venom wasp. Alright. Let's engage those. Honestly, of course it attacks immediately and poisons. But it's also a one-shot. I mean, actually I maybe should have paid attention to its hit points. Could you stop going only after Iali? I should have had her heal herself. If she dies now, that would be really unfortunate. Come on. Please. Heal yourself. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you're gonna take 8 damage. Oh, that's tough. Stunning strike is not... Actually, it is more likely to connect. No. Heal yourself. For 18, bleed for 8, okay. At least now you're basically not gonna die. Unless, of course, we just continue to fail to hit this thing. Not that we... Okay, there we go. Get that many attacks in the first place, because I was too lazy to shuffle people around and, you know. Okay, so that, yep. That was pretty bad. Can you actually do an aura of healing? Yeah. Okay, well, save. That was another random encounter down, though. I was actually... Yeah, a great number are still lurking. Obviously, this is a place that I... Oh, hello. Where do we need to go? Wasn't it just a straight path through? Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought some kind of invisible gate had closed behind us or something, which wouldn't have made a lot of sense to me, but that was also not the case. Okay, so anyway, okay. This should be easy. Easier than the wasps, probably. Definitely not getting poisoned here, so there's that. Okay, let's see. You still have plenty of mana, and we are going to rest at Caleb's hut, right? That was a thing. You know what? Yeah, let's maybe get some healing. Let's get some healing done here. Oh, these guys... Wait. Huh. I thought this guy should have taken more damage already, but I guess not. Well, he did now. You know what? Yeah, just do another one of these. Okay. Killing that caster. I like it. I guess from here on out we just... Or I just... hit a spacebar and, you know... That should deal with these guys. I mean, obviously, that's working out just fine. We did get some healing, and Nimona actually tanked an attack. Thus, basically... well... Not exactly healing us, but... preventing us from taking more damage than we otherwise would have taken, so... Awesome. Oh hey, there's the boy. Thank you so much for saving me, Gowlin. I thought that horrible witch was going to boil me alive in her cauldron and use my remains for her evil spells. It was nothing, Brago. Be more careful when you venture into the forest, although now there are no more evil witches, so actually just go nuts. The world is a dangerous place these days. I'll remember that, Gowlin. Come visit any time you're in the area. I mean, I might do that for the free healing, although it is a bit out of the way, so probably not. Hello? Can we not talk to you still? Now we can. I'm so happy to see my son once more. It's been a pleasure to be able to help you. Right. But, most importantly, we're going to get some sort of reward from you, right? Or are we? Well, we did have a quest to kill the witch, But that was all the way from back in Starting Town. What's its face? You have our most heartfelt thanks for saving Brego, and for freeing us from the Black Mistress. I've been trying to think of the proper way to thank you. I would like to give you my most prized possession, the Book of Life. It has been in my family for many generations. It was gifted to my grandfather by King Uvatha, when my grandfather, who was the captain of the guard, saved the king's life from a group of attacking ogres. Oh, special treasure. It's a beautifully bound book, whose golden letters glow with a special light. The book tells of the creation of life on Xulima. Okay, thank you, Caleb, for your generous gift. I hope I will prove worthy of such a precious object. And more importantly, I hope I'll find a use for it. We could also need a rest, yes. Could you also use a rest? You can sleep here in my house. Okay, short rest should be fine. With any luck, it's gonna get... Oh yeah, that worked out perfectly. Sun is up again and we are fully restored, and we have this special item. Let's take a look. Oh, it's another one of these. Interesting. I mean, at least with the diamond, I was thinking that, you know, it's ultimately it's just a large gem, right? It doesn't mention that it's magical or otherwise special. It's just, you know, a rare jewel, and thus worth a lot. The Book of Life, that seems like honestly a priceless artifact that we're not just going to sell, right? I don't know if there are going to be uses for these. But on the other hand, we also don't need thousands of gold more than we already have. I mean, I might come across something that I really want to buy that is super expensive, and then I'll maybe reconsider, but for now, I'm gonna definitely hold on to those. Right. And we're going to... I don't know, I guess you know what? Honestly, since we have free healing here, a free resting opportunity, there is no reason not to just... Okay, so... Well, a reason is that we don't have unlimited food, although there is still some food as well on the farm, and it might actually regrow if we just end up spending a couple of days here. I mean, there's also this berry bush pretty nearby. So yeah, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pause the recording and just see if I can't clear this place of enemies. There is still a great number, so we haven't really started making a dent, or, you know, we haven't reached a point where the message changes, so there might still be quite a few around, but they should be pretty doable. Yeah, even if they're large groups like these. Speak of the devil. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep dealing with these pests, and then, well, I'll report back. Okay, there we go. That was 4 combats, I believe? 4 or 5. So, because, of course, immediately after the next combat I had off camera, it switched from, you know, lots of enemies to only a few remaining, because apparently there's nothing in between. Anyway, yeah, we got kind of messed up by another group of wasps with a poisonous one. They're, yeah, surprisingly effective at just, you know, poisoning someone and then just being impossible to hit and just stalling for time while the poison ticks. A very effective strategy there, but yeah, we survived, we lived. And we get 700 more experience, which is enough for Oron to level up, who is now firmly in the lead. Good for him. Also, I believe it was literally right there next to that tree that I found a book lying around, a skill book, not the Book of Life. Skill book, Powerful Strike, just sitting there on the ground. I guess I must have just missed that there. Kind of random. No one has that skill yet, but I suppose now that I have a free upgrade for it, a free increase for it, I'm probably just going to go ahead and teach it to someone. Well, eventually I will. Let's see. Speed and 20 strength. Sounds pretty solid. Only 4 skill points. Let's see. Do we know what's the max level for skills? Is it 20 or is it more than that? It might actually be more than that. I mean, I feel like that's something I'm just going to max out, even though we're doing fine as it is. I guess I would be okay with not increasing this for 1 level, if there's something else to increase instead. But of course, especially for Oron, he almost never has anything else to spend on. I mean, there's Rage, which is expensive. Oh, and I was thinking about going for more learning. In fact, well, I mean, he doesn't need it as much as other people, so I guess I would be okay skipping it for this level for him. I was just briefly considering cancelling this level up and maybe buying another round of skill points for everyone, so he would have enough for learning and rage, and skipping swords for now. But of course I could still skip increasing the sword skill for this one level, saving this point for the next one. Maybe I'm gonna do that actually. Yes. Right. I mean, are we gonna return? I suppose. Let's go ahead and have one more free rest. It is getting a little bit late as well, because from here on the plan is to not walk or teleport back to Velagarn right away, although we do have our quest to turn in and stuff to sell. But I would like to try and find this other, you know, fast travel portal up here. I feel like we must have gotten pretty close to it before it turned around. We might even make it all the way to Cunevarn Village, I guess. Would be nice to find another town with, you know, new NPCs, new quests, and everything. Grab that. Can we grab this apple from here, or do I have to walk all the way in? Of course I do. I guess I'll grab this one as well. And this one, actually. If there are any more, I don't see them. It's, you know, it's fine. Continue. Rest again. Yep. Very convenient. Okay, and it should be getting bright any moment now. In fact, yep, perfect timing again. That bush has not regrown. I was kind of hoping for that, but oh well, that's okay. So that's still a thing, huh? Wait, do we actually have an increased exploration radius? No, I found this. But I hadn't actually put a point into it. I guess I just didn't... I just hadn't explored as closely, you know. Or tried as hard to uncover, you know, as much of the map as possible. Ooh, also I had not found this little hidden forest path. Interesting. Okay, this map is also still not cleared. Okay. How much health do they have? 16. Yeah, so it's really not worth using the blizzard or whatever it's called. 17 damage there for a crit. Oh, not bad. Okay. How far along are we here? A great number still. Okay. Oh. Hello? Key of the Uvatha's Mausoleum. Interesting. Wait. Uvatha's Mausoleum, though. Let's see. Altar. Wasn't there a mausoleum in here? Or am I... Oh. King Uvatha, there it is. So we opened that without the key. I guess we picked the lock then. I suppose so. Yeah, we picked the lock for the one in Velagarn as well, right? I think? Okay. So... I guess we technically didn't need to do that. But then again, in doing so, I guess we gained some extra experience for the lockpicking and possibly trap disarming. So... in a way, it's better this way. But it's nice to know that there was an option for a party, the unfortunate party without any lockpicker. Not sure who would want to play that way, but you know. I guess I could have stuck around the other map to clear that one of enemies as well. No, but the plan is to hopefully make it to that portal. It has to be somewhere around here, right? Unless the map is just completely wrong. Or, you know, misleading. Sure seems like there should be a path through here, but nope. Ah, right. I guess I decided not to deal with these thieves, despite being classified as easy. Spider Egg still, you know what? That's okay with me, but I guess we're gonna kill you anyway. Yeah, we're gonna summon. You guys aren't dangerous, but you are annoying, so. No freeze. Some food stolen, also okay. I would like to kill him before he runs away, though. Okay, gold stolen from Valier-Khan. I don't know why he had some of our money, but, you know. And he ran. Okay. So that spider egg is gone. Why did I do that? Why did I not cast a spell? I don't know. Not thinking. Keep blocking, please. Okay, we got the money back. Nice. Okay. Yeah, money back, and we got some shurikens. Or shuriken. Actually, if we want to be grammatically accurate here. The Living Forest of Odendros. Okay, there we go. Finally, we found the path into that place. The strongest trees of Xulima can be found in this forest. Strongest. Thanks to the grace of Febrit. Be careful of the Odendros. Febrit gave them the gift of movement so that they could protect the beautiful living forest. Okay. Wasn't the corrupted forest guardian in the temple also a tree creature? Or am I making that up? Hi there. You contemplate the huge trees that stand before you. The visibility here is poor, but you hear what seems to be the distant sounds of branches being dragged across the forest floor. It sounds like the powerful hum of an insect hive. Odendros, balanced. Honestly, they don't seem like creatures we should even fight, right? I mean, they're just forest guardians created by the goddess of nature. But if they're in my way and attacking me, I suppose I have no choice. It does feel wrong, though, but let's see if we can deal with them. I mean, balanced, a single enemy, 400 hit points. Yeah, okay, that's a lot, but it's not unprecedented. Okay, stunning bee swarm. Honestly, that's fine. Damage was absolutely survivable. It might be immune to bleeding. So I feel like we would have made it bleed by now. Not immune to frost, though. Should I summon the healer? Yeah, it might be worth it. So far we haven't taken a lot of damage from it, but... Yeah, the fight is gonna keep going for a while. It's pretty easy to hit, as you would expect, I suppose, with a mostly stationary tree, even if it's one that can move. I doubt they're particularly swift on their feet, or roots, I guess. Yeah, okay. Well, finishing with an unnecessary crit. Ooh, hello there. A source for herbs, huh? Energy, strength, speed. Ooh, those are pretty rare. I think I have not been able to make a single speed increasing potion yet. I might be wrong. Constitution and agility. Okay, so all the stat increasing ones. Nice. Well, if I was feeling kind of bad about fighting these, and maybe considering only fighting the ones that I absolutely have to, yeah, those plans are absolutely out the window now. We're gonna kill every single one of them. I'm sorry. Okay, so well, here's the town. Or the way into town? The village of Cunovarn. Yep. Sure seems to be right here. And really, the portal should have been south of here at this point. Right? It has to be here. Yeah, of course. And it's being guarded by a group of Ascari. And so long as an Ascari group these days does not contain an ogre and or one of those Urugs, it is always going to be trivial. Huh. What is happening here? Thieves are. Or burglars, specifically. Let's try to freeze them. Well, no such luck. Okay, one is down. Can we kill you like this? Oh, let's see. Yeah, okay. That works. Oh, he just ran. Okay. Is there gonna be anything here? Yes, I suppose. Some herbs. There might be more over this way. Is there actually a path? No, we cannot walk through here. Okay. I was wondering if it would turn out that there was another path, kind of bypassing those thieves on the road, I suppose. But it does not appear to be the case. Is that not the thing? What's that red little spot there? Apparently nothing. Okay. Huh. Weird. Just, you know, feeling my way through the trees blindly. Okay, well, I guess that was that. Thanks for the herbs, I suppose. Okay, another one of these. You know what? I'll pause. Oh, you know what? I didn't even see this guy. I thought we already killed the last enemy, but it's only a matter of seconds now. Surely, there we go. Okay, 12 leveled up. Dimensional portal, activate. And yeah, we're gonna head down to the Velagarn. Before we head back to town, I guess we're gonna harvest some local berries. They should have long regrown by now. There we go. need to deal with any status effects for once. That's nice. In fact, we don't even... Well, I suppose we do need to rest. I was pretty generous with the usage of Cathara's mana. Wasn't there a bush up here as well? There was. I mean, this is kind of excessive, but, you know, we might as well. And yes, I should have probably done this off-camera, as I have in the past. I don't know why I decided to not. I mean, I suppose I could still do that, because I'm also going to have to run back to town. So, yeah. Okay, now we're ready to turn on the quest. Job postings. Euron was head. I mean, did we bring her head? I guess. Bellegarde is suffering from evils. Well, no longer. That was worth quite a bit. And yes, Galen did actually level up. Good. Sorry, there are no more quests. Well, with any luck, we're gonna have new quests. Actually, I mean, I would be very surprised if we didn't get new quests in Cunivarn. Surprised and disappointed. How about training? This is getting expensive, but I mean, this is basically exactly what we just got for the quest reward, so there. Well done. 2,600. Is there gonna be a limit to it? I'm gonna buy one more. It is still going. I mean, if it stops anywhere, then maybe at the 3,000 gold tier, but...
Until next time.
Surely they would stop at some kind of roundish number like that.
How can I help you?
Hello. How can you help me? Actually, by identifying that. Diamond Axe. That's not magical. But I guess it is pretty good? Don't see the comparison here, huh? The other thing we had was a ring. Yes. Is that also not magical, actually? Pristinian ring. Yeah, it's not. Okay, well. We can sell it at least for still a bit of a profit, and this thing as well. Guardian ring, 3 defense, meh. 5 defense, wait. No, it's also 3. Organic resistance. Yeah, you know what? There. Not super interesting. Object defense, yeah, no. Gotta do something, gotta do a little better, honestly. Experience 3%, but no defense to speak of. And honestly, same for this one, yeah. The axe, I mean, despite not having a special effect, we'll take a closer look at that one for sure. And we probably have new stuff to buy as well, potentially. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, 18 damage instead of 11, 3 wounds instead of 2, 3% crit chance, the same, 2% fail chance, yeah. And really the only thing we're missing is those 1 to 3 additional points of cold damage. Really, it's I don't know if I've seen more than 1 point of cold damage ever. It's been pretty consistently 1 extra point of damage, which is nice. I mean, average should be 2, but even then we're looking at a, you know, 13 damage versus 18 difference here, so there you go. Yeah. Raising his damage, his raw damage from 21 to 28. That's pretty good. Pretty solid. Still carrying a lot of extra weight with us, apparently. Yeah, definitely need to sort stuff out. Honestly, I'm not sure... Okay, well, we can do our leveling up before I decide on anything else. So always speed, and I guess, yeah, we're gonna balance things out again with a point in agility here. Now, learning, access. But if I wanted to give you... Oh, wait. Venom Strike and Aim Strike. Oh, so a Powerful Strike isn't even an option for you. Never mind then. Alright, but I wanted Exploration. Which is... Yeah. It does cost 4 to unlock, but, you know, that's okay. We can increase it again immediately, so that's nice. Unfortunately, even with the skill points that I bought, I might need to skip knowledge of herbs. The thing is, I want to get more learning, actually. Yeah. I think I wanted to keep going for more learning. For everyone. And it makes sense to get that as soon as possible, right? Sooner is better. So if I'm only getting one more thing... Don't like skipping the main weapon skill increase, but... yeah. In the long run, I think more learning is going to benefit us. So, there we go. And we can now get that. Yeah, I don't know about the powerful strike. I kind of doubt that she can learn that. I thought I had seen that for someone. It would make sense for someone like Oran, perhaps? Maybe he's eventually going to get a chance to learn that. Yeah, she doesn't have that either. Oh, okay. Alright, anyway, speed, of course, and... I could go for 20 agility next, I suppose. Does it even do that much for her? I mean, it's always hit chance and dodge chance. And it might help with... well, it is eventually going to help with equipping more powerful ranged weapons, so yeah. She also has 8 points. For some reason. I guess she had 2 extra lying around before. So yeah, definitely more learning for her. Always lockpicking and trap disarming. And that leaves enough for this and shurikens. And that's that. Okay. Yes. Okay.
How can I help you?
Just quickly looking at stuff, at potential upgrades here. That's a two-handed one, never mind. Silver maze. I mean, I could get this one. For a moderate damage upgrade. I'm pretty sure we can do without those 3 extra points of combat initiative. Those are not going to make a difference, but I don't know. It's not the most exciting upgrade, you know. If it were magical, I'd be more inclined. Actually, we want to sell this one. 37 out of 59 kilograms. That's okay, but we can definitely sell some random miscellanea. Silver katana. What was the deal with katanas again? I guess they have more bleeding? Yeah, I mean, this one, at least. It's quite a bit more bleed, slightly less damage, more of a skill or an attack penalty. I suppose it's trickier to use. Doesn't deal as much raw damage, but deals more bleeding, yeah. And bleeding is good for anything that can bleed. But I'd rather, you know, I prefer one that does not actually reduce my damage at the very least. So if there were a really nice magical katana, I would absolutely go for it. But that's not the case. Toxic longsword. Right. Yeah. How about these bows here? Silver fiber short bow. Okay. Better attack rating, because it doesn't have a penalty, but less damage and less bleeding or wounds, so yeah. Could use this one. Right, attack speed is also slower, in addition to having more of a penalty. I mean, I suppose we're getting to the point, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess more advanced weapons are going to have even higher penalties eventually, but unless it's just a fixed value for a weapon type, in which case, I guess, as our attack rating overall goes up, these penalties are gonna have less and less of an impact. At this point, I suppose, even if it's negative 20 here, we would still be doing okay, because we're in the 80s now for... I mean, you know, in the 80s of... or even higher than that for attack rating for all of my attackers. So, yeah, we're getting to the point where even a 20-point penalty isn't that bad anymore. Of course, I'd still rather not have it, but, you know. Anyway, I'm going to have a look through these, you know, through the available armor pieces, and mostly I'm going to buy some, you know, I don't know, eggs, I guess, mostly, that have been piling up. And then I suppose there's nothing left to do here necessarily, so yeah, we'll then just go ahead, return up to Xulima and look around there a little bit. Alright, freshly rested and inventory sorted out. There wasn't even that much to sell. I mean, I guess I could have sold more, but, you know, we're doing fine weight-wise. And really the only thing I ended up getting was this helmet for Oron. A bit of an upgrade over what he had. Just a stronger version, basically. More defensive version of his previous helmet, which is now actually being worn by her. Completely maxing out her weight capacity. So yeah, we're at this point making pretty good use of our allowed encumbrance, and yeah, everyone's defenses are looking fine and similar, you know, on a similar level. I like it. Very nice. Decent armor upgrade for our main character as well. Although I did like the extra small amount of magical damage, you know, it's fun, even if it's not the most amazing thing. You know, plus we are technically dealing just straight up more damage now, but, you know, it's just a little bit less exciting when it's just physical damage. But that's okay. Alright, let's take a look at the second ever town that we found. Okay, looking pretty similar here so far. Well, we can probably also make some potions. That's a thing I didn't do. From my house, I can see the high tower that stands above the Half Moon Inn. The tower is in the living forest and is called the Tower of Resilience. What's hidden inside? I'd like to know. Well, it's gonna be another mystical artifact, of course. What am I looking at? Well, yeah, like Nalaya's Tears. Divine artifact. So, of course, we want to go there. We came across a sign on the road north, right? That talked about a tower. Yeah, okay. Behind the inn, I guess. Depending on from where you look, right? So the tower is in the Forest of Odendros, right? So that's our reason, of course, to enter this place. In fact, let me just remind myself. Main story, yeah, we got the Divine Temples, obviously. We got the Divine Artifacts, and the Princess. All of which are, well, actually the temples and princes are very closely related. The artifacts are kind of separate from that, right? Why are we looking for these artifacts again? Lock the artifacts within, so they couldn't be abused. A noble soul would be able to recover them, and until now nobody has been able to do so. Right. Okay. So I guess getting these is not directly related to our quest of freeing the temples and driving out the evil princes, except that the powers of the artifacts might help us in that task. Alright, fair enough. And you are just a villager, right. Oh. Oh. Hello? Stuck in the trees? No. Just a little bit. Yeah, we'll take that. And that. Don't mind if I do. Isn't this the inn, though? So, the tower behind the inn? Does it really make sense? No, not really. Welcome to the Half Moon Inn, my dear traveler. I'm Wally. the innkeeper here. Wally, huh? I have comfortable and warm rooms available for you. Don't forget to visit my tavern when you hear news from the locals. Where you can hear news from the locals. While you're there, try some of the excellent dark beer we brew in this region. Dark beer, huh? Well, if it's not too strong, I'm up for it. I would like to have a mug and listen to local rumors. Sure. If a block of ice obstructs your path, you can try to break through it or try to melt it with fire magic spells. Breaking through it is an option. In that case, I'm definitely going to go with that one, because that should be free, whereas fire magic that you can actually use on the map is pretty pricey, so... the giant wasps are so fast and elusive that it's almost impossible to defeat them with normal weapons. Well, I mean, I wouldn't go so far, but yeah, they are annoying. However, a good spell can stop them in an instant. That is true. Okay, one more. The Tower of Resilience stands in the living forest. They say it's a place that drives visitors insane. Well, many places do that for me, even when they're not necessarily known for it. There are no doors in the walls of the 17 rooms that make up the tower's interior. Could that be possible? Well, yes, if it's a teleporter maze kind of place, in which case I could see where the, rumors of insanity come from. Or it could be about hidden passages, in which case there really would be doors, just not visible ones. But, well, we'll deal with it when we get there.
Have a great day.
There are probably more rumors to listen to. Have you been to Karaga? It's a very wild place. There, on the high plains, lives a race of giant ogres that cause the ground to shake when they walk. They're called Yotum. Yeah, aka just giants, I guess. Could you repeat that? No. Never wander through the snow of the high plains, or you may find one. Well, eventually we'll find ourselves there. It's obviously just here, and it is where one of the temples is, and where the access to Cornel's castle is. So, yeah, not really much of an alternative there. Cold resistance, yeah, sure. That seems sensible in this place. I wish it was more than 1 point, but, we'll take what we can get. Including this food. What dark times, Prince Cornel in the west and Ovengel in the east. I'm afraid that our beloved Cunevarn will suffer the same fate as the village of Nagira. But where can we go? To the north there is only the Geldra Glacier. Maybe south, to Sorentia. I mean, yeah, that seems like a much better place to be, period. If only for the climate. But that might just be me. So, was that Nagira? Oh, is this supposed to indicate that the place is burning, huh? Or has been burnt down, I guess. I guess I hadn't really looked at it closely, but yeah, that's not smoke from the cook fires, but smoke from the buildings themselves. Okay. I guess they angered their local evil ruler. I'm not gonna take that, actually, because we can't. Okay, most basic healing and magic potions, alright. Shocking Touch 2, yeah, I don't know, not too exciting, and Regen, okay, that might be better. I mean, it's better than what I first thought it was, which is, the single target armor increase. Okay, we got another exit from here. Sorry for continuously opening the map, but, oh yeah, okay, I see. Of course, the road goes just straight through Cunevarn. Right, and the road past the portal, which is absolutely not here. It should be, yeah, that's fine. I mean, why didn't they draw it on the map up here, which is more correct, right? Isn't it? It's fine. So that road, anyway, continues onward to the Temple of Alnight, which surely is currently locked. Presumably with a key we'll have to grab from Cornel's cold dead fingers. And then, of course, the way into that land of giants that we have been warned to never enter, but, yeah, well, not really an option for us. So plenty of places to go, to choose between. We could continue onward to the glacier, see what awaits us there. We could head into the living forest, which is probably what we're going to do because that seems like its own self-contained area, you know. And we might find some nice goodies and upgrades, as well as the next divine artifact by going there. So, and be careful in the living forest. I never go there. Within the forest, there are gigantic wasps that can easily kill you. Even more dangerous are the walking trees. These terrible trees are called Odendros. Yes, be very careful, my friend. Hello, I love being so close to the sacred lake. The heat makes me feel good. Put your hands in the stream to warm them. It's so nice. I guess so. Good for you guys that you have this hot spring in the middle of your village. But then again, I suppose that's probably the reason why there is a village here in the first place. I'm so sad about what happened to our neighbors in Nagira. Ovangel the Mad King destroyed the village and massacred all of the inhabitants. What a shame. Yeah, that's putting it kind of lightly. How many lost souls? Somebody must face justice. Somebody. Who? Could you specify? No idea who you might be talking about here. Oh well. Hey, local food merchant who I'm going to talk to once and then never again. Greetings, my lord. I'm Mallory. I sell rations. Rations? Here you can buy well-preserved food that will last you for many days, up to 6. When traveling in this cold, you will need plenty of supplies for your journey. Well...
Goodbye.
Thanks. But no thanks. And here we have the local quest giver / skill trainer. Yeah, it all feels pretty familiar. Slightly rearranged from Velagarn, but otherwise I'm seeing a certain pattern here. Maybe I'll go to Velagarn. From what I've heard, some heroes have defeated Nengorth in his own castle, and now the village is enjoying sweet peace. Sounds nice, doesn't it? One time from the temple on the mountain peaks, I saw a giant walking across the Gelra Glacier. Sometimes at night, the wind brings the sound of cries from the north. It's frightening. Okay. My parents won't let me leave the village. My best friend disappeared while looking for mushrooms in the forest. They say there is a witch wandering the outskirts of the village who abducts children. So scary. What forest exactly? Is this just a reference to what was his name? Caleb's son? Probably. Unless there is another witch in the Forest of Odendros. I guess in that case we're going to find her and deal with her soon. Take a look at what?
Welcome.
Machaon, the instructor? Machaon? I don't know. Machaon. Right, it works, I guess. Greetings, travelers. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am the Master Instructor, Machaon. If you need any training, I would be happy to help you, for a small fee, of course. How small are we talking here? Are we resetting, or are the costs shared between skill trainers? Please feel free to look at the list of requests posted on the job board. It's a good way to make some extra money while helping others in these times of need. Thank you for the information and tips, Master Machaon. Alright, first, what can you tell me about yourself? I am Machaon, Master Instructor. Until recently I was under the orders of Cornel in Karaga, but after the fall of Nengorth, Cornel withdrew his troops from Cunovarn. It was then that I took the time to escape the castle and settle here. Wise decision, Machaon. And how is it that you had come to serve Cornel? I had served his father, Arthurion, until his disappearance. Then his son ascended into power. I was never happy with Cornel's move to take power, but somehow he convinced me to follow him. I can't explain it, but he is worthy of his title, the Enchanter. I detested the man, but at the same time, nothing made me happier than to serve him. When Nengorth fell, Cornel dropped his guard for a moment, and I was able to escape his spell and flee the castle. I took the northern route around Ulrog Woods in order to avoid Cornel's army. Okay. I'd like to know about the sacred temples. North of the village, you can find the Temple of Alnayat, the Lord of Light and Life. Can I enter the temple? The temple was closed by Cornel some years ago. Since he came to power, it has been used as a prison, and hundreds of people were locked within. It's been so long now, it's impossible that any of them are still alive. Yeah. Looking forward to the good old piles of bones and skulls everywhere. Talk to me about Prince Cornel. Talk to me. His castle is in the west, in the region of Karaga. After the fall of Nangorth, he concentrated his forces in the castle, making it impregnable. That's unfortunate. I see. Is there any other way that you know of? Perhaps a secret entrance? I'm afraid there is not. There is only one way through the walls, and it is now heavily guarded by his army. I don't know if it's been repaired or not, but the western wall did have a breach that was caused by a landslide. Apparently it occurred when one of the Jotuns from the highlands passed nearby. You can try to make your way there through the forest of Ulrog, but the path is very dangerous, of course. I was actually briefly thinking if maybe, what if those Jotuns weren't our enemies, but we could somehow, I don't know, make a deal with them and have one of them just, punch a wall into the castle for us. Punch a hole into the castle wall, yeah. That would have been pretty cool. I mean, I have no idea how the game would possibly depict that. I mean, obviously just as a textual description, if anything, but... Well, okay. Apparently, a Jotun has already caused a crack in the wall in the past, and we're gonna slip in through there. Okay, about the region? To the north, among the snowy peaks, you can find the Temple of Alnayat. Going further across the Geldra Range, you can find the Geldra Glacier. However, it is an inhospitable area. You shouldn't go there unless you want to freeze to death. Yeah, I don't think I want to, so I guess I'm gonna pass. To the west lie the lands of Karaga. In the highlands there you can find the Temple of Taliat, but it is also closed. What's worse, giant Jotuns roam the area. In the south of that region lies Castle Karaga, where Prince Cornel the Enchanter reigns. And to the east, Macaon lowers his head with a look of distress. To the east, the village of Nagira, but it was raised by Prince Ovangel, whose castle is in the highlands of Nagira on the edge of the Great Cliff. Ovangel went insane for a time and dedicated himself to killing all living things in his path, even his own army. Oh. So he doesn't have an army anymore? I'm sorry, I did not know. Does this mean that Prince Ovangel is alone in his castle? Yes, but nobody can get close to the castle. He is the oldest, wisest, and most powerful of the princes. Do not get too close, as he has the power to incinerate you from a great distance. Oh. Our only hope is for that insane and paranoid man to throw himself from one of his own towers. I have my doubts that that's just going to happen, although it would be nice. It would be a nice twist if we ended up not having to deal with one of the princes because they just happened to, die of natural causes or anything. But, yeah, probably not. I would like to train. Yeah, the cost is the same across all the trainers. Unless it's just a completely freak coincidence, but I kind of doubt it. Okay. The price depends on how much training you've already received, yeah. No matter from whom, of course. I would like to see the job board. Oh, nice. Okay. Our Winsel's head. Is that gonna be the next witch? Probably. The village of Cunovarn is tired of the evils perpetrated by the witch Arwinsel. Many children have disappeared, and some villagers have contracted rare diseases. The witch's lair is said to be hidden somewhere near the Cunovarn forest, but its exact location is unknown. Okay, we'll keep an eye out. Lonwell's Amulet. The Lonwell family wishes to retrieve their family heirloom. It's an amulet with the word Lonwell inscribed on it. In relief, it was passed down to a family who lived in the village of Nagira, now raised by Prince Ovangel. It is said none survived the massacre. Okay, but the amulet might still be there, gotcha. Where is Nelith? I don't know. Who is Nelith? Nelith is a child whose family is very concerned because he has not yet come home. The last time he was seen, he was entering the living forest of Odendros. Alright, yeah. Yoel the Explorer. Yoel the Explorer ventured too far onto the Grand Plateau of Karaga. His family will pay handsomely to anyone who can find him, dead or alive. And finally, Jotun hunting. Jotums hunting? The Alchemist of Cunovarn will pay a good amount of gold to anyone who can get 4 Jotun tusks. Okay. The Jotun are huge ogres living in the highlands of Karaga as well as the Geldra Glacier. I mean, those are some handsome rewards, but I wonder if... I mean, the way we have been warned about those, I don't know, they could just be some of the stronger enemies that are, you know, local to those areas, but I was thinking more something along the lines of that forest guardian that would occasionally attack us and force us to run away because, you know, there was not going to be a way for us to actually fight back. But we'll see. Maybe they are defeatable, just very tough. Yes, we're obviously going to defeat that. Accept that mission. And defeat them eventually. Okay.
Take care.
Bunch of quests. Wonderful. And we've almost completed our little round here.
The servant of the gods.
Hello, Alania, priestess of All-Night. Blessed be pilgrim from faraway lands. Let the light of All-Night illuminate your way through these dark times. Welcome to my sanctuary. The priestess has an aura about her that seems to surround you in a comfortable embrace. Combined with the heat of the thermal waters, this place eases your fatigued bones. Thank you, Alania. Who hasn't actually told us her name, so I don't know how we know that. What can this humble servant of All-Night do for you? Well, you say humble servant. I already know that your services are going to be just as exorbitantly priced as your colleague, but, you know. What can you tell me about All-Night? All-Night is the Lord of Light and Life. He is the most powerful of the Lords of Xulima, the king of the Shulnari. No other creator can give life to their works, only All-Night. For that reason, his light shines through all of the creatures of the world. Okay. What can you tell me about the War of the Gods? The priestess looks toward the sky and takes a deep breath. I feel that the power of Yule has diminished, but he still feels much more powerful than the rest of the Lords of Xulima. I wish I could be optimistic, but everything seems to indicate that the Guardian of Souls will be the new ruler of the world. Don't give up hope, Alania. The Lords of Xulima are wise and will not allow that to happen. Also, we are here. Where do the hot waters of this lake come from? I clicked on that before, but okay. The priestess turns her head to watch the lake. An expression of sorrow appears on her face. The energy that heats this lake comes from All-Night himself. He blessed it with his light, and it is to him that we owe to the survival of this village. However, it is losing its power day by day. A year ago it gave off so much heat that there was no snow in Cunevarn. The soil was so fertile that everything we planted grew strong. But now its power is waning, and the snow is creeping down from the south. Soon it will reach the region of Sorentia. I pray that soon All-Night will return from the heavens and bless us once more with his light. Well, maybe freeing his temple is going to help a little bit?
Come back whenever you feel lost.
Alright, then of course we have the local
Need
shop.
a new weapon?
Obar the Merchant. Greetings, noble lords. It's an honor to receive a visit from such illustrious souls. What brings you to these lands, frozen and abandoned by the gods as they are? We are just passing through. We came here from Velagarn, though we may find ourselves staying a while in this area. Well, I would like nothing better than to serve you, my lord. From Velagarn, you say? Then surely you have dealt with the greedy Warwick. Yeah, you're certainly not greedy, right? Yes, we've visited his stall many times. Then I imagine you are accustomed to spending outrageous prices on low-quality items. How fortunate you are that you will be doing business with the great Obard. My wares are of the finest quality, and you will find my prices to be quite reasonable. You are very lucky indeed, my friend. Oh, well, that's good. You know what? We're actually going to take a look at his merchandise next time, and I'll maybe just take one more little tour around the village to make sure I didn't miss anything, didn't forget to talk to anyone that I saw, but I don't think so. I mean, we should have talked to all the key NPCs anyway, but I don't know, maybe I missed a hidden chest somewhere or something. And yeah, of course, then we're going to head into the Forest of Odendros to find the boy and harvest some more plants from those trees and get to the tower that might drive us insane. Looking forward to that. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.